What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, this time Feel the Hype, relating to the car we have to use, a hypercar in the S1 class. And I decided to use the Aventador LP704, available at the auto show. You can also go for the CC8S, which is a good one, or for the LP780, if you completed it in the past series. Or past season. Tuning share code is in the description as always. The Ultimate again was a reward in, what does it start with? Spring? Summer? Autumn? I don't know when it starts. The festival season. I'm not entirely aware of when it starts, so we will see. We will see. Anyway, so yeah, that would be an option. And what would also be an option is the CC8S that you get in the other season championship. That would also be an option to use here. We really want to make up some positions here early, because our tune is very handling based, so we won't make up a whole lot of ground here on the long straight. We go into this corner pretty fast. Well, we will bump the wall here, but it's not that bad. If you slow down a little bit more, you will avoid that. So it's just checking how fast can you reasonably go there. We're up to 4th. First will hopefully come in the coming section. Braking late into that. And now out of the corners with the better handling. Because we have a very handling heavy tune, we can make up 2 positions here. Now only first is missing. Can nearly go full throttle there, just lifting a little bit, cutting the corner slightly. Now we are closing in, just tapping the brakes here, cutting a little bit again, cutting this corner. And now we're being pushed off, that's not particularly fair. Closing it off regardless, and now we are in a good position to win this race, 70% done. Better handling definitely helping us out here. Why did I pick this one? Well, because it's fun. I like this car, it's handling nicely and it's a fun car to drive. So I didn't really see a reason to go for the CC8, because you will use that anyway this weekend, or this week. If you do the weekly Forza Fun thing. With the 4 challenges, CC8 there. So again, we'll use it anyway. And I thought let's do something a little bit different. We haven't used an Aventador in quite a while. And it's still a hugely popular car, so why not go for that, right? Let's just do that. Now we have a circuit race here, and then we have another sprint coming up. To finish it off, we have 20 points. We started off well. This track should suit us again. It's not really feeling it, apparently. The problem really is I cannot assume that you have the reward from the previous series or from the previous season, to stick to the correct terminology here. So the Aventador 780, I cannot just assume that. I would hope you do, but I cannot assume it. And I also cannot assume that you have a CC8, although I'm not sure, it might be available at the auto shop, so it's possible. Probably costs a little bit more than the Aventador. Because Koenigsegg are bloody expensive. Why should I rewind? Game keeps telling me that and I really don't know why. Stop pushing me out! I don't appreciate that very much. Up to 6, but obviously that is nowhere near where we want to be. Running into the back of this guy. Being in our way. Now we will go for an overtake here, braking a little bit later, but we are pretty good on the brakes here. Up to third now, that is looking a lot better already. I wanted to say up to second. Oh, we're getting way better out of the corner. That is where the good handling comes in. Now in the accelerating part, not that much happening. He was blocking us there. We could have taken more speed into the corner, but he was where we would have gone, so no real option to do that. But now the better cornering helps. Countach as well. I think that was the last series where we got the Countach. So a lot of cars that you could have obtained in recent history. But I can't just assume that you have them. That's a bit of a shame. So I thought, hey, let's use an Aventador. Let's use a fun car. Reasonable purchase price. It's really the only assumption I make, the assumption that you have some money. I was really torn on the car, especially between this and the CC8. Because you literally get it doing the other championship that I just did before. So you literally get that car and then you could use it here. But then I tell people, yeah, you have to use the CC8, and again, I didn't check if it's available at the auto show. If it is, this whole discussion is pointless. If it is not, I know exactly what happens. I use the CC8. I tell you, use this tuning share code for the CC8. And I can already tell you, someone will comment, how do I get the car? It's not on the auto show. Even if in the video I mention, do this championship first, you get it as a reward. Doesn't matter. I will get that comment. And I don't want it. That's why I pick the Aventador. And because it's a cooler car in my opinion, but that's just me. So that's another race done, another 20 points, up to 40. Now let's go for 60 because we can, because we want to, and because why not? Such a pretty car, lots of Lambos here. Pretty cool. Hey, we got a wheel spin. Check it out. Ooh, oh, that's cool. 250k. Not that we need them, but still, that's pretty cool. It's better than 2k. Or 5 or 1 for that matter. On to the next race. It's right next to it. Also the last race. This is one where a tune with drag wheels and like super high power could work reasonably well. Like with the past race it doesn't really work well, which is why I very much prefer having balanced tunes, at least in the S1 class and above. But this race definitely one, at least at the start, where that could come in handy, and you will see why in a moment. Because, yeah, you have this corner, but you can even take that full throttle on drag tires, I would assume. And now you have a long straight where you will just blast past everyone. If you do not, however, and this is now where, whoops, our advantage comes in, I wanted to say, but our line got compromised. If you're not in first, then you're kind of in a bad position here, because you definitely won't make up a whole lot of ground here in the city. You need to brake all the time. And we are now just cruising past everyone because we're coming better out of the corners and we're handling the corners better. And the thing is, it's already half a race over. And you certainly won't make up a lot of ground here with your drag tires. So definitely you have to make use of that long straight at the start, because here you won't be able to make use of it. This is a very technical section, so definitely this part is just about keeping the lead. I mean, it is for us as well, but for different reasons. If we weren't in first already, we could still take first here with better cornering speed. And cutting checkpoints and the like. That we usually do. Like cut checkpoints, make use of fast corners, ignore the racing line a little bit, like right here. Just cut through the checkpoint and ignore that the racing line told you to brake. Probably to drive around the checkpoint, you don't really need to do that, so you can really gain some separation here. Here as well, we went through a lot faster than the game suggested. Sometimes it makes sense to follow it. Sometimes it does not. But on the drag tires, yeah, definitely you need to make use of that first long straight and get past everyone, and then you need to bring that lead home. It was a very fast race. So that's 60 points. I hope you can do it as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, as always, and until next time. Farewell.